On a quiet Australian beach in 1948, a well-dressed man was found sitting against a seawall, legs crossed, face calm, as if he simply fell asleep. But he was dead. No ID, no fingerprints in any database. And in his pocket, a strange piece of paper with two chilling words: Tamám Shud. It is finished. To this day, nobody knows who he was. Today, we uncover one of the most baffling cold cases in history, a mystery involving coded messages and a man with no past. Adelaide, Australia, December 1, 1948. At 6:30 a.m., two men on a morning walk noticed a man lying against the seawall. He looked peaceful, wearing a suit and polished shoes. But when they approached, he wasn't breathing. Police arrived and immediately knew this case was strange. The man had no signs of struggle, no injuries. His pockets were neatly arranged. Everything felt deliberate. At the hospital, doctors checked everything. His heart, normal. His organs, normal. But experts believed he was poisoned with something rare and traceable, and fast. Even stranger, his calf muscles and hands were unusually developed, like someone trained in something physically demanding. When police examined his clothes again, they found a tiny hidden pocket in his trousers. Inside was a rolled piece of paper torn from the last page of an ancient Persian poetry book, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. It contained only two words: Tamám Shud. It is finished. Police released a note to the media, and the case exploded. Weeks later, a man walked into a police station with a strange story. Someone had tossed a book into the back seat of his car months earlier. The book, the Rubaiyat. Inside the book, police found a phone number. The phrase Tamám Shud torn from the page. No one has ever cracked it. The phone number led to a nurse named Jessica Thompson, living just minutes from the beach. When detectives showed her the man's face, her reaction was chilling. She nearly fainted. Then she claimed she didn't know him, but her behavior told another story. Was she lying to protect someone, or terrified of something? Some believe the Somerton Man was a secret lover. Her family later admitted she knew more than she ever revealed. The late 1940s were the peak of the Cold War. Australia's naval and weapons testing sites were active. Two major Soviet spies were arrested in the same city around this time. Some investigators believed the Somerton Man was a spy, and his death wasn't an accident. In 2022, forensic experts used advanced DNA analysis from the man's hair. They narrowed his identity to a man named Carl Charles Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne. But even with this, nothing explains why he carried a coded message, or what Tamám Shud meant. The mystery remains unsolved. 76 years later, the Somerton Man is still one of history's deepest mysteries. A man with no past, and the final note in his pocket remains as haunting today as it did in 1948. Tamám Shud. It is finished.